News at this hour, a Harris County sergeant ambushed and raped by an inmate in her own office.
That veteran female Harris County Sheriff's deputy was said to be violently beaten and sexually assaulted here inside her office at the Baker Street jail yesterday. The man now charged with the heinous crime was already in jail for sexual assault.
Unfucking believable. I had lunch with a guy, a life insurance guy, and he was trying to sell me and my wife a policy. I noticed in his little packet of propaganda a flyer, a leaflet outlining a special benefit for the children of fallen first responders. This caught my eye, so I inquired as to if correctional officers were included, eligible for this particular package. This perk, and he wasn't sure, but he thought that the aforementioned benefit was only for occupations, vocation with a high degree of danger. Then he went on to say one of the most ridiculous things that I have ever heard anyone say from someone trying to sell me something. He said, "Why would you need a benefit like this? Isn't corrections pretty much safe?" My wife, bless her heart, was probably preparing herself for me to make a scene, to have an outburst, to have an adverse reaction to his ignorance. But I didn't. I let it go. I simply asked for him to check with his company and let me know. I think in this story, this dude, every time I see or hear about a correctional officer assaulted in the news, pretty much safe? No, we're not pretty much safe. Every day somewhere inside, one of us is kicked, grabbed, gassed, stabbed. And on Monday, December 6th, in Houston, Texas, at the Harris County lockup, an inmate wandered into the office of an unsuspecting female sergeant and, according to reports, attacked her, beat her, raped her, leaving her unrecognizable. Sheriff Ed Gonzalez said at his press conference that 27-year-old Jeremiah Williams was attending a Bible study class when he ducked out, absconded, ambushed, and sexually assaulted a female sergeant in her office.
What we know, or just the basics just of what transpired that day, is we had an inmate. He went to a scheduled Bible study class.
I'm not exactly sure of what to say or how to cover this, so bear with me. My thoughts are all jumbled up. Because this is fucked up. And I keep thinking about that insurance guy and all the folks that think corrections is a joke. And I think of Joseph Gaume and Megan Callahan, Rhonda Russell and Jean Lee, Robert McFarland and Lorena Schulte, and the countless others that have been murdered, beaten, burned, raped. Where was I? Oh yeah, Bible study! The sheriff said that Williams was attending a Bible study class, and that at some point during the class, Williams got up and left.
During the course of that session, at one point he walked out prior to the ending of it.
Not exactly sure what happened here. Why he was able to walk away. The investigation is ongoing, so we'll just have to speculate. Did he walk off on his own? Was he allowed to walk off on his own? Either way, it's bad. Really, really bad. And here's where I'm gonna go on a rant for a minute. So if you're new to the channel, I apologize. Please stay. Subscribe. No, right now. Go ahead. Subscribe. Thank you. I have a concern. I've read a handful of articles about this attack, and every single one of them mentioned, take a guess, say it with me, lack of staffing. In fact, the majority of the articles were about staffing. How about we focus just for a minute, on the victim, our sister, the sergeant that will never be the same. What if for a moment, we focus on the fact that we work around some very dangerous people? And I'm not saying the staffing isn't an issue, because it is. Everywhere. I'm just saying that the lack of staffing can't be our one-size-fits-all answer to everything that'll ever go wrong. My question when I saw this is, why was Williams allowed to dip? Slip out undetected? Or was it undetected? Did he raise his hand and ask the chaplain to go potty? Was there an opportunity to prevent him from leaving? Did the volunteer know? Understand who they were working with? Was there an officer around? Was there supposed to be? Did we, and I mean us, officers, get complacent? Lazy? I don't know. All I know is that this is bullshit. Williams was in jail for assault.
Man now charged with the heinous crime was already in jail for sexual assault.
And I'll put the links to all this stuff in the description. But he was in jail, accused of attacking and sexually assaulting two females jogging through a city park back in September. But my question is this. Could we have done anything to prevent this with the staff and the resources that we had on shift? Lord, I hope not. Here's my thing. We're all fucking tired, burned out, overworked, underpaid, but we still have to survive. We still have to make good decisions. We can't just sit and wait for help because it's not coming. Not for a while. And it doesn't matter whose fault it is. Not right now. Not while we're on shift. All we have is each other. And shit is rough right now. We're warring against understaffing and a virus. We're facing a population that seems more prone to violence. And if operating at half capacity is our new norm, then we have to shift our mindset. Be more aware of our surroundings. More cautious, more attentive to the attitudes and the behaviors of the population. Look, now is the time to rededicate yourself and realize that your life and the lives of everyone in that building depend on you. I love this quote from We Were Soldiers. That's a great fucking flick. It says, some had families waiting. For others, their only family would be the men and women that they bled beside. There were no bands, no flags, no honor guards to welcome them home. They went to war because their country ordered them to. But in the end, they fought not for their country or their flag, they fought for each other. That's like us, a family, a pack of people that I spend a shit ton of time with, in an environment that is actively attempting to eat us alive. There is no positive press, no parades to praise our profession. I don't know why we all ended up in corrections. I guess I'm here because life led me here. And at the end of the day, I stay, I fight, not for the money or a mission statement. I fight for you because you fight for me. If you like this video, if you found value in this video, straight punch that little like icon. Comment and share this content with anyone and everyone you think may be interested. Subscribe and click that little bell so you're notified every time I release another video. And if you're looking for more correctional content, head on over to my Facebook page. I'll post a link in the description below so you know where to go. And don't forget to check out my books, When Home Becomes a Housing Unit and The Nothing That Never Happened. Both are available on Amazon. All right, guys, that's all I got. Until next time, be smart, stay safe, stay sane, and we'll talk soon.